Come on in. Welcome to my crib. Nice glasses, dude. So welcome to my crib in Bangkok, Thailand. I'm here with my fiance, Duangdi Sisambon.
Duangdi Sisambon.
Oh. Now I want to show you around and help you understand kind of the cost of living in Bangkok. So as you can see, here's my kitchen, fridge, microwave, oven, cooktop, and I also have a washer. And you dry your clothes by hanging them outside. Come on this way, and this is our living room. We have a pretty basic couch and coffee table, one end table, and a 50-inch TV, smart TV. You got YouTube, Netflix, and all that kind of stuff. We have a balcony, and as I said before, you can hang your clothes out here to dry. I don't think this balcony is worth any more than that unless you want to look at other people on their balconies, because there's nothing else to look at. So this is our master suite. This is where the magic doesn't happen, because usually I go to bed right away. We got ourselves here a little desk completely full of snacks because we don't work. We have a little closet here. It's big enough. Overflow can go in the guest bedroom. We have a king size bed and about a 50-inch screen in here as well. Welcome to the master bathroom. This bathroom is the only bathroom in here that has a bathtub, which probably would never get used because I don't know who takes baths anymore. Let me take you to the guest bedroom. This here is the guest bedroom. As you can see, closet and queen bed, another desk. Pretty basic. Yet again, the window, I don't know why you'd want to open it, because you're looking at another building. I mean, it's kind of like, wow, nice. And let me show you our other normal bathroom. So we got a sink, toilet, and a shower. And nothing too special about it at all. In this video, I'm going to go over the general costs for me in Bangkok, Thailand, and what I pay for this condominium, and maybe what I pay for food and other general things like that. So this condo is a 2-bedroom. It is about 980 square feet in total, and it costs me $420 per month. I do pay utilities in addition to that, but the internet is covered, parking is covered, and the pool and gym and all of those amenities are completely covered in the cost. This particular place is located about a 5-minute walk for the average person to Esso train station. And if you're familiar with Bangkok, the Esso, Sukhumvit, and Nana area here happens to be pretty much just about every first-timer's go-to area. The first time they come to Bangkok is a very popular place for tourism. It's not exactly my favorite place, if I would have to say so, but in terms of long-term living, this is exactly where I want to be every day, because I can get everything that I need to right here, and if I need anything that is just a little bit farther away from me, I can jump on the train and be there in no time. If you're looking for a place in Bangkok to stay long-term, like 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, or years even, I would highly suggest that you come over here and you meet an agent and work with an agent that specializes in short-term and long-term rentals. Or if you have the money, you could potentially buy something, but I would highly advise that you go the long-term rental route if you can, and see how that goes first. Kind of spend as much time as you can here before you invest in a way that makes it harder for you to get out later if you decide to go somewhere else. There's many agents in the area that can speak fluent English. I'm not too sure about other languages. I know they can speak fluent English, Thai, Lao, and Chinese for sure, but I'm not sure about things like French and Spanish and German and stuff like that. So you'd have to do the research and try to figure out if you could find somebody that can work with you and speak your language, but you can also use a translator. It's not that difficult. But yes, I do suggest if you're doing long-term rentals to go the route of working with an agent, because you will get the best prices by far by going that route over these other types of things like Airbnbs and so on. If you're looking for a property in Bangkok, I definitely suggest that you try to stay as close as you can to one of the trains that is obviously going to intersect with another train where you can transfer from one line to another. That way you can easily get around the city, not have to own a vehicle or rent a vehicle, unless you want to, of course. Some people want a motorcycle or a car or whatever. That's on you if you want to have that additional expense. But yes, I definitely advise that when you're looking for a place that you try to stay as close as you can to the train to make it easier for you. You don't want to regret being a 35 or 40-minute walk away from the train, and it's a walk that you have to do every single day, because when it's 100 degrees out and humid, you're gonna get sick of it for sure. This here is our pool area. It is a rooftop pool. There's a hot tub and a cold tub. And if you're familiar with the infinity edge style pools, it kind of gives you that, drop off effect to an extent, other than the glass that goes around for safety and security and insurance reasons. But yes, this is our pool. This here is kind of a grassy area. You can come out, you can lay a towel down, you can sunbathe and do as such. Some people do that. There's also some flower beds up here that kind of give it a little bit more liveliness and a little bit more color. And we also have this golf. It's like for driving balls. If you want to come out here and practice your driving skills, you do need to have your own driver and balls. As far as I'm aware, none of those are provided by the condominium, but it is here if you want to use it. This is the gym. There is some dumbbells that go up to 20 kilograms. We do have a couple cable machines, some cardio equipment and so on. I don't actually really use this gym. I go to Muscle Factory because I like powerlifting, and there really is nothing here for me to train. So I don't necessarily use this, but having it on hand is definitely nice. If you want to have a last minute cardio session or such, you can have a nice night on the bike with a really good view. So nice to have, and again, it is included in the cost. So kind of a total breakdown of monthly expenses. You got about $420 a month for the condominium. All amenities are included other than the electricity, which if you like the air conditioning like I do, you can expect to pay a little bit for that. Don't be surprised if you have a $90 bill, $90 US bill that is, at the end of the month, because electricity can get expensive when you're running your air at 60 degrees all day, especially in a condominium of this size. So the total expenses per month approximately for the condominium is going to be around $500 to $510 per month after electricity. Then in addition to that, I typically spend, I would say, $300 a month on food, energy drinks, and stuff like that. I eat a lot of street food. I drink Volt energy drinks every day. I really like them. They're only like, 30 cents each, super cheap. As I mentioned earlier, I go to the Muscle Factory, which is more of a hardcore gym. And it's a very serious gym. It costs a reasonable amount of money. It's 1,990 Thai baht per month, or somewhere between the range of 50 to 60 US dollars per month. But for me, I would definitely say that it's worth it if you're a very serious trainer, because I don't think there's a better gym in Bangkok. Other than that, my only additional expenses would be pretty much transportation. So I ride the train everywhere that I can, and I would say that costs me anywhere somewhere around $3 per day on a busy day, and some days I don't ride the train at all, so $0. So let's say that maybe I spend around $75 a month on transportation. So if you add all of those expenses up, you get a pretty general idea of what it costs to live in Bangkok, Thailand, if you are thinking about living a pretty minimalistic lifestyle and not necessarily bottom, but not high luxury. You can definitely get a significantly larger, higher end luxury condo, but they start to get extremely expensive, and then living over here doesn't even make any sense. Unless you're a millionaire, I don't know why you'd come here just to spend $10,000 a month on a condo. The whole reason I came here was because the cost of living is so much less. So if you're considering moving to Bangkok or Thailand, anywhere, I highly suggest giving it a shot. The quality of life here is high, the cost of living is low, and people here are super nice. It's a fantastic place to be. If you have any questions, definitely let me know. Leave it in the comment section below. Otherwise, I will see you next time.